Hello and welcome, my good friends. My name is Nostalgic, and welcome to the third episode of Kooky Questions, the show where we ask the internet the most pressing questions to gaming, and we feature your answers live on the air. We have joining with us the co-creator of Kooky Questions, RareWarington. Say hello there, Sam.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining.
Good, good.
This is going to be a fun one.
Oh, yes, this is going to be a very fun one. So we are going to go ahead and have some discussion today over some of Donkey Kong's other appearances, and it's not showing right now, of course, like even though I pulled it up literally right before. I think there it is.
Well, in the meantime,
Go ahead.
I will say though, we got Banana Meteor in the chat, and we got Rare Fox Sane in the chat. Thanks for joining, guys. And I got to make a call out to Banana Meteor, Julie on Twitter. If you guys follow Banana Meteor, amazing artist, really cool Rare fan. She's like a community friend of mine, and we commissioned her for something actually relevant to this. Not everyone was a fan of it, but I got Diddy and Dixie kind of on a date night playing a Sea of Thieves on the Series X, and it was super personal for me and my girlfriend, and she's a great artist. Have to make a call out. And Drew, you want to do the call out to Rare Fox Sane per usual?
Well, yeah, of course. Rare Fox Sane does great work over on her of course, on her YouTube. I'm just going to turn on the game audio here. We're going to go ahead and get rolling. RareWarington, you're too sweet. Glad to be here. Yeah, it's great. It's awesome to have you here. But I was just saying, of course, that Rare Fox Sane does great work on her YouTube channel. We're currently working still on gathering an English cast for a series she has, and I'm going to be so excited once we finally are able to get that out to you guys. But yeah, we're just continuing this amazing classic 2D platformer, which is Donkey Kong Country 2. Hold on a second, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and switch to the right because I gotta knock on the door. I gotta tend to it here. You go ahead and take the helm for a second.
Oh,
here.
You're good. I just now closed the chat. I was going to look at the question, but I'm like, you know what? I'll give him a second here, and went straight off a cliff. So, all right. Oh, come on, Sam. It's you when you're ready, Drew. It's the warm-up, so bear with us, please. But yeah, Rare Fox Sane, I just saw episode 3 of your Enter Game Escape, and it's really good. I really like that series. I can't wait for that English dub. I don't know if there's a character that really fits me, but definitely cool. definitely cool to hear it's happening. And we'll just be a minute. I'm sure Drew's trying to set up the stream, so give us a moment here. Drew? Maybe I can take over. Nope. Nope, I cannot go back. We'll just give it a minute. I'm sure Drew will be back in a second. Yeah, at least the level we did stop on and is featuring Forest Interlude, because gosh, man, that's got to be one of my favorite David Wise pieces ever.
So sorry about that, folks. I had to tend to knock the door for a moment there, but we are back and just catching up on some of it. Forest Interlude really is just one of the most incredible pieces of game music ever, out of like so many in this entire game. It's so good.
Oh yeah, and like episode 2 of this series, we had to like stop for a minute at the beginning of I can't remember what level it is, the first level that you have for Forest Interlude on. Just take a moment and like talk about like the nostalgia of it.
Oh yeah,
here we go.
It's so good.
And again, nostalgia aside, this is good in its own right for sure.
Oh, I forgot that Brad. I forgot the snake was at the beginning.
Oh well, we can always go back, as we've been doing. In fact, I gotta say, oh God, Sam, but I gotta say, I did go back, and I'm so far, I'm to the end of this world now on 100%. So we'll catch up here in 100% this world on stream, or get as close as we can.
I keep dying. I mean, we're having a struggle session right from the get-go, but we are in the later stages of the game here.
Yeah, we should be okay. It's a warm-up, as I said before, but this is where it will start to get a little harder even for us.
Yes, and Webwoods is coming very soon. I think that's the hardest one outside the Lost World, so that's coming up soon.
Yeah, actually, I'd agree there.
Mm-hmm. But we're gonna go ahead and discuss some of these answers that you guys have given us here. So the first question was, what are your favorite DK related animations or forms of media outside of the DK games? That can include like just animations, film, TV series, Smash Brothers, and we got a good number of responses there. Kind of start things off with myself, the thing that always sticks out to me is the K. Rool reveal in Smash. That was such a moment, you know. It just that we've been trying to get the character to come back in anything for years. People out there like Kremlin Campaigner over on Twitter, so many other fans out there. We got this. We got K. Rool back in Smash Brothers, and they even referenced it in this one random show, which was hilarious.
Oh shoot! It was awesome. Sorry about that. I forgot to get the barrel to get the DK going there.
Oh, you're fine. But yeah, we can go back for that. But I remember this show where like there were these aliens. I think they were like these like lizard aliens or something. Like how they talked about are the ways how they're trying to incorporate themselves into society, and they're like, we got K. Rool into Smash.
Oh right.
And oh gosh, that was funny.
And to go back to that first question, like someone actually suggested it to me when I was talking about posting what questions we were going to post. And I hadn't even considered the Smash Bros. Animations or cinematics, the reveals, and like, yeah, those are so awesome, dude. That like the K. Rool one, like, brought me to tears. I gotta admit.
Oh yeah, that was a great moment. We have here over Aiden chimed in the Diddy Kong Racing Japanese commercial, and that's a great little animation. It has Banjo, it has Diddy Kong, it has Conker, it has a bunch of the gang there. And also mentioned, a few people have mentioned this, the Return to Crocodile Island short that was created. I wish I remember the name of the YouTuber, but it's just, something is wrong with my controller. It keeps like going, it keeps crouching, and I don't know why. Hold on, let me see if I can troubleshoot some things. Okay, I think it's okay.
Oh, you're good.
What the?
There you go.
I feel like my Pro controller is
the joystick downward again?
I don't know. I don't know if you're able to. Hang on a second. I'm going to try just reconnecting mine here. Hopefully
Oh,
that
no
doesn't
worries.
interrupt our session here. I'm just going to reconnect. Hopefully that we have no more issues here. Okay.
But yeah, Henderson, I can't remember his name here either. I don't want to quote his name here. But yeah, the Return to Crocodile Isle. We actually had a few of the guys, the producers, chime in on this question, I believe.
Really?
Or at least the second one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and they retweeted. Stuart, I can't remember his name either, but they're great guys. Sorry about the name calls here, but yeah, great members of the DK community. And that Return to Crocodile Isle is so good. That was the first one for me that I had in mind, besides the TV series. It's such a good, just passionate fan animation. But yeah, those guys, it's kind of a cross between like the lore established in the games and the lore kind of established in the TV series as well.
Yes, definitely.
It's really cool to see projects like that, because that like really coincides with like my sort of headcanon in of itself. So like, I don't know, really cool to see passionate fan projects like that, and that's an insanely high quality animation.
Insanely. Definitely agree there. And I think my controller's working out, but I still flubbed it.
It's
Oh my
okay.
gosh.
Like I said, this is going to be the difficulty spike we've been discussing. So.
Yes. Banana Media are pointing out this great video that I hadn't seen before, which is Lanky Kong reacting to the DK rap for the first time. Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, the Joel Haver video.
Yes, that was so funny, and like I couldn't help it. It was just the him going on and off about it, and like I think someone even kind of slightly referenced it in that Q&A they had with the Rare panel. Just about why are you disrespecting Lanky Kong?
That's right. And Kirko even acknowledged, I think, that he's seen it. I thought that was great. But yeah, my girlfriend said the same exact answer. She was like, "Oh, Dana Media already said it," because like that's her favorite animation too, the Lanky reaction video.
Oh yeah, it is gold. It is so gold. You got the bonus coin.
Yeah, shoot.
If you're shooting one, it's going to hurt.
Right.
You're not special. Yeah, that's right.
It doesn't make you special.
And we have Dank Memes
That's how
in the
shooting
chat.
people work.
Yep.
Hey Rob, how you doing?
Yep, good to have you here. Let's see, Milk Dud says, I'm not familiar with a lot of stuff. I do like the character inclusions in Smash, his portrayal in the movie and in spin-off games like Mario and Donkey Kong, and that fan animation of this image that you have there was really well made. Yeah, agree with all that.
Yeah, and like we said, like that animation is just so great. But yeah.
Oh my!
Shoot.
I am doing awful. Maybe it's just because of the multitasking. I am just like, this is uncharacteristically bad for me. It just.
I was gonna say, if you look back at our other episodes, we did pretty well, given looking at chat, reading questions, discussing all this. But yeah, this is gonna be where it gets a little harder.
Yeah, I think I definitely agree there. Let's see.
But I was gonna say Sakurai's takes on the characters are definitely interesting for sure.
Oh yes. Oh yeah, and it's although there has been some like a discussion, I would say, like around how the characters are portrayed, because like you have characters like Bowser, Donkey Kong, the King K. Rool, how they're all given animalistic sounds rather than like any like actual like voices or anything like that. You know, because Donkey Kong in the games, he's like woo, 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 you know, things like that nowadays. But but Smash Brothers, he's just like a grunting animal. But yeah, that's a little bit of an interesting thing.
I think Banjo's like the only exception on that, it seems like.
Oh yeah, oh my gosh, it's not Banjo without the Guha. It's just not.
Yeah, I'm glad they went with the like original Chris Sutherland samples, because it was great. Oh shoot! Once again, I've done this.
All right, we're just trying to get through this level.
We might want to utilize the save state here, Drew.
We might. I feel like we're just the struggle just feels very real.
We haven't had to.
No, we haven't. Okay.
Let's see how it goes. Let's give it a little more time.
Yeah, we're just warming up. We're warming up. This is the warm up.
And luckily, discussion video gameplay comes second.
Yes.
But
I guess so. We already
I mean,
did this one.
Yeah.
What the heck? What am I doing? I guess I gotta do it because I can't just. You can't just run to the end. You gotta wait for your time to run out.
We got Gothic in the chat. How you doing, Gothic? Hope you're doing well today, man.
Okay.
And let us know if like the stream is coming through okay and everything. I was checking it earlier, but I don't have it up right now.
As far as I can tell on my end, the stats are looking healthy. So what? Oh my gosh, that wind just changes on you, and like this level. Anyways,
we'll get through.
We will.
But and Julia, my girlfriend says hi. She says, "Tell Julia I said hi." She always talks about your art, so I had to say.
Nice.
But here, let me try to focus on this, see if we can get through here. Yeah, sometimes I wonder, because I use the SNES controller going through on the Switch, and sometimes I wonder if that's a hindrance, but at the same time, I haven't had trouble too much. And I grew up on the SNES, so I mean.
Yeah, and Gothic here also mentions this one animation. I didn't really get to watching all that. I'll have to see what that's all about. Says it gave them a huge laugh back in the day. The TV series and K. Rool's Reveal and Smash Ultimate.
I did watch it.
Sorry, what?
I did watch that one. It was quite a few laughs. It's like very 2000s humor, very like Newgrounds sort of flash animation days.
Oh, you mean like the like Homestar and the like?
Exactly. No,
nice.
Exactly.
Let's see. More mentions of K. Rool's representations in Smash pushes the character forward. I like how they, when Smash, going back to that, I like how they pulled from a bit from almost all of his games, which is kind of amazing. Like with his moveset and such. Why don't we make? I was about to suggest making a save state.
That would have been a good idea. I should have jumped and then gone back for it.
You could have also you could have just helicoptered all the way there too.
Can you just bounce it? Just helicopter though all the way?
Yeah, I think you could just start from the top and helicopter. I'm just gonna.
Shows that I'm using.
This is gonna be the time. Oh dang! I don't like that treasure chest there. Okay, all right. This is gonna be the time. I'm being very careful because the wind just like.
Rob in the chat. Gonna pick up the bongos tomorrow. Maybe try and play Yakuza with only bongos.
Well, that sounds like an interesting game to play with that.
Yeah, definitely let me know. Oh shoot! Definitely let me know how the bongos go. I want to see a picture of those too. I've never actually got the bongos of any sort. Oh shoot!
Come on, we can do this. We got this. Oh yeah, just troll
Go
from
for
up
the
here.
DK one. You want to save state?
Yeah, let's just do it.
I think I can just go at it from here, can I?
I think you can. Just twirl right over there. There we go.
Oh my god.
Okay, we got this.
We're
almost there.
I got the G last time.
Oh yeah, no wind. All right, we're almost there.
Oh,
but hey,
Sam.
we saved it. Don't worry.
Damn, we're rusty today for sure.
We are extremely rusty.
Whatever, we're going for the finish now. We can come back for the bits.
Guys in the same room, real life voices are syncing so naturally. I'm just talking on my mic with OBS, and Gothic is coming here through Discord. So I don't know. It just it seems like we have a good setup. Oh, what's this? We've reached the end.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, I was about to make a joke, but I'm just gonna hit it and go. I don't care.
I've save stated a King Zing. Yes. All right, we're going to save it, Rink. Oh my gosh, we lost a decent chunk of lives there. Probably.
I will say that. Yeah. Wait. What are we at for lives? I know you did some off-stream work, but.
Super Josh is in the stream. Welcome, welcome.
Hey, Josh.
Oh shoot, I forgot.
Your girlfriend's.
Oh well.
Oh, and thanks, Banana Meteor. Appreciate that a lot. I'll let her know that for sure. That'll actually make her day. All right, here we go.
Here begins. We descend further into madness, so to speak.
Literally descend. Oh, come on. No, but seriously, I have to echo out of pure cope that we did pretty good episodes coming up to this, and you know what? We're still doing good, Drew.
Yes.
That was the roughest start we've had. Well, starting after 2 weeks break and on like a harder level, that's the result.
That's true. We were just a little rusty from our little break we had there. Wrinkly forgives student loans in Donkey Kong Country 3. What is this?
Oh, and talking about Donkey Kong Country 3. So just couple weeks back, I was finally going through the Game Boy Advance version, which is pretty darn good, especially considering that David Wise did most of the, if not all of the soundtrack for that one.
Uh-huh.
But man, Evelyn Fisher is fantastic. I know David Wise did a bit of Donkey Kong Country 3 as well on the SNES version. But the first, the Stilt Village, it's called, the first level that you play, the version on GBA is so good that I think it's the one version that I can say surpasses the SNES version. It's so good.
Yeah, I've listened to a bit of that sound. I actually was listening to some of the GBA version the other day, and I was just like, this feels like Tropical Freeze before Tropical Freeze a little bit. You know, just with the styling of the music and such. Like, whoa, this is like, I felt kind of sad that it was like he had to deal with all that compression, but the instrumentation just like feels so complex for like the GBA and such.
Yeah, definitely. And with given the limited hardware that David Wise always has to work with, definitely in his wheelhouse for doing insane stuff. Like as far as like the synth effect sort of stuff that he did with like aquatic ambience, forest interlude, like that, the SNES, I don't understand all the spec like data of it, but like the SNES seems incapable of that, and like people say that quote unquote the SNES should not be able to do that. but David Wise found a way. Yeah,
he finds a way anyway. I mean, like the stuff he was able to churn out of the system was just nothing short of incredible. David Wise only had a few weeks to do it too. He churned that all out in just a few weeks. Oh man.
Yeah, I heard that there was a lot of time constraint. Wow. Wow, Gothic. Damn. Well, that makes sense. I mean, especially, I can't remember which of the Rare Devs was saying it, if it was David or who, but just recently watching an interview, they were saying how like sometimes that brings out some good stuff. Not to advocate crunch. Crunch is terrible, and I think even current state of Platonic can advocate for that. Like, I don't know if you've seen, but they're really pushing really hard for what sounds like a really, really, really good work environment, especially given the gaming industry. But yeah, some of that crunch can definitely bring upon some amazing feats.
Oh, it certainly can. So, Gothy is mentioning, like, have you ever told us a story about how Grassland Groove got its quiet? Okay, I think he's saying it here. Intended to use free royalty samples of American Travel Chance, but Nintendo said no, we can't do that. So Kenji Yomamoto gathered on. Oh, so like there was some. So David Wise, when I talked to him, he didn't mention the sample CD, but it looks like they may have actually had some actual core work in there as well. From what Gothic is saying. Me totally. Oh yeah,
I know he had some actual instrument work recordings in there for sure, and like, yeah, that doesn't surprise me. But yeah, awesome. That's totally cool. I know during that panel that you were at, which I'm so glad you asked that question. He mentioned that CD or what have you, him and Grant.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Tropical Freeze. I hope. I mean, I know we're gonna be able to hear David at least a couple times going forward, but I do hope there ends up being a new somehow David Wise involvement with some new Donkey Kong project. But if not, we always have Platonic, and I'm sure he'll be involved there.
Oh yes. Oh man. Grassland Groove had Kenji Yamamoto conduct the whole thing. We cannot do that, so Kenji Yamamoto gathered an office ensemble at Nintendo. That sounds amazing.
It's really cool. I know he was pretty heavily involved with other returns, especially returns, but Tropical Freeze as well.
Man, no, that level was not nearly as much of a struggle because there aren't any like pits to fall in.
Yeah, or wind.
Or
but
wind.
This is the only one in this whole area that I was actually wary of. Just a little bit. Webwoods is pretty good, but given it's an animal buddy level, the 2-player mechanic for the animal buddies is a little strange.
But yeah, David is a musician for sure. I saw we saw him play the saxophone. He definitely is a musician for sure, and a composer and all that stuff.
But yeah, and a really good musician at that. Like, I think he mostly takes a liking to the saxophone, but seeing him both like jamming out on the sax, and then the name escapes me. Oh, the guitar. It was so awesome. It was definitely once in a lifetime.
Oh yeah, easily. I'm just glad. What's funny though is that like I still wonder if I'll get another opportunity. Like maybe if they'll come to Utah to FanX one of these days, and that would be incredible. Yeah,
it seemed like they took a liking to that tweet on Twitter a little bit. So I was like kind of hoping. But if they come back to the States, I'm definitely keep an eye open for that.
But yeah, so Rob, yeah, we didn't neither. At least I haven't played any multiverses. Have you played any of that, Sam?
I haven't, honestly. It seems pretty decent. I've heard okay things, like kind of in the vein of like Nicktoons Brawl and all that.
But yeah, I was seeing a clip the other day, and people were mentioning like how like it seems like a bit more of a slower paced fighting game. But to be fair, Brawl was kind of slow too. But like I don't know, it's it looks like it could be an interesting game. And honestly, the character roster alone is cool. You know, that alone is like kind of makes me interested.
Oh yeah, for sure. And I've seen some kind of wacky ones they've added, like Jason Voorhees now, oddly enough, like Superman. It's definitely interesting. I might have to give that game a try eventually.
So this level, I think it has kind of a fairly early like a checkpoint, where like the second half is like much bigger than the first half here.
Yeah. So yeah, they'll have it to where you're going to be dodging a lot of bees whilst making webs. This is just the early stages. Truth be told, I don't remember where the checkpoint barrel is, but
I passed it just recently, actually. Let's see, but yeah, actually though, I don't think I'm doing bad at all right now. But I do remember like the absolute struggle beating this level as a kid. It was just, it was hard. It was really hard.
Yeah, and I'm surprised we had such a problem. I don't remember what the world's called, or the level's called, Windy Wells or something. But I'm surprised we had such a hard time there.
We really did.
Because like this is the only level I dreaded though, Drew. I'm surprised we had such a hard time.
Yeah, I don't get what the struggle was about there. It was just the wind was just, that particular platforming was just not vibing with us. It just wasn't.
Yep. Warm up after long break. It's bound to happen, but honestly,
what happened? That was there for like 2 seconds.
Yeah, that's something, Gothic. I'm actually curious if you know. That's something I've when I was going back to 100% these off stream. Something I didn't really realize happens once in a while. Like the webs, from my perspective, there's no determinable reason, but sometimes they don't last hardly at all when you first like shoot them out, and I don't know what that is about. I know sometimes if there's a moving zinger that he can knock it out, but other than that, I see no determining factor.
Oh yeah, right there. I mean, like, it's just like, yeah, there's like kind of a random factor to this level. And if we need to, of course, we can use save states for this one as well.
Have we gone through most of the answers on that first question as well?
Yeah, I have. So like, I'm just gonna go highlight this last one. I love the DK Donkey Kong animated series. It has something that makes me fall in love with every aspect of it, like its songs, how funny it is, and simply cinema. The El País de Donkey Kong said that here. But yeah, this music is called Forest Interlude. brilliant piece. I think we're ready to go ahead and move on to the next question, which had even like comparatively a much like even bigger response, which was what would you like or hope to get from what would you like? Yes. What do you like to get from a future potential DK film? And I think that's really something that has been a lot of people's mind ever since like the idea of Nintendo movies exists now. You know, it's not just like we had to have that glass ceiling broken first. You know, I mean, like Nintendo tried it once with a Mario movie way back when. They're like, never again for a while. And then we got the Mario movie, and the Mario movie was a worldwide event. You know, so let's see. Why don't you go ahead and save state right here?
Oh
maybe
my bad.
I'm the one who has to do that. Hold on 1 second. Or
no.
Wait. Okay, you're in control.
That second consideration of hitting load always gets me.
Yes. Okay. We just gotta be very, very careful. But yeah, I think it's great that we have Nintendo movies now. So actually, I did want to go over briefly that we actually did have a few YouTube comments as well on that first question that I wanted to briefly highlight. Mainly Gigamarks mentioned the
there's a secret with there.
Yes, yes, there's a secret, and I think hold on, I'm losing track of my brain here. I'm just
we'll wait on the secret, but yeah, the YouTube questions I forgot you asked on the YouTube community.
Yes, Gigamax mentioned the DK music videos by Alex Henderson. Also, Beto of Destiny said it would be a travesty not to mention the goofy and dorky 3D animated cartoon they made. That and Donkey Kong's surprisingly talented singing voice. Just look up Nobody's Hero. So I need to get more into the Donkey Kong show. I really do.
You know what? I have a few. I have what's called a Donkey Kong care package that it has like my favorite episodes saved.
I think
I'll
something is making
we'll talk about that later.
Mine is making my webs were going down for some reason that I couldn't explain. It was like, I know, controllers do funny things. Controllers do funny things online sometimes.
That's what it was doing on your second playthrough. I remember was like the downward thing. That's why I asked earlier about. But yeah, strange. And yeah, Forest Interlude at least.
It's doing it again.
I was gonna say earlier.
What the heck? Okay, let me reconnect here really quick. Just a second.
No problem. I was gonna say Forest Interlude at least is a good song to accompany, which seems like the thing that we talked about. That's a commonplace in Donkey Kong games is frustrating or difficult levels with like awesome, just super calm, peaceful music. It gets you through it. Really, it helps.
It really does. I know. So I don't think I really chimed in with my official thoughts on the DK movie, but I'm just going to go ahead and mention here. I think that I don't know. I think this might be controversial to some people. I mean, I don't know. I think I'm not sure who I want to play Donkey Kong. Actually, I mean Seth Rogen. I think it was actually a lot of fun as a character, but I'm also not sure if I want him to carry an entire actual Donkey Kong movie. I guess that's where I'm at with him.
No, that makes sense. Like, personally, I think Seth Rogen did like a decent enough job, but I don't know if I'd say he'd be my first pick. And if they changed, I'd be probably okay with it, depending on who it is.
Yeah, I'm flexible on that. Well, I'll go through some of the answers, but I think one thing that was pretty much a very common one is that people want King K. Rool back, and they want Benedict Campbell to reprise his role. And I 100% agree. Even as someone who hasn't seen a ton of the cartoons, what I have seen of K. Rool, Benedict Campbell, he owns it. Yeah, he is K. Rool. I mean, there's that one part in the new Return to Crocodile Island where he does like kind of a rapping thing, and it's like, how does he do it? He says it all so fast.
Yeah, his like vocal work is insane. And I will say, I gotta shout out Richard Yearwood, who voiced Donkey Kong in the DK series. Because despite what people think about that series, that guy is like, I would say objectively a really talented singer. It almost reminds me of like Living Color, like that style of vocals. And he actually sang the theme song for Zaboomafoo, if you're familiar with that early 2000s series.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
But yeah, he's got a great singing voice, and if he even just, because they did that one reference to like the Super Mario Bros. Super Show.
What is?
If
my controller's doing that thing again.
I noticed the web. But if ever they were able to just make a small reference or have him have a small bit, I would absolutely lose my mind. So yeah, please, Universal, Illumination, Nintendo, whoever.
Oh yeah, and we'll get
Seth Rogen is funny. Banana Meteor in the chat. Seth Rogen is funny, but he's not exactly voice acting. Every Seth Rogen character is just Seth Rogen, if that makes sense. That totally makes sense.
I will say one book. I mean, like there's the one part where they had that mandatory Seth Rogen laugh, and it actually was used very well in the movie. I will say that.
I know. I will say, like, I know there's people who really don't like Seth, but hearing the laugh during that fight was actually, I thought it was hilarious. I don't know.
It was.
It's a cheap laugh, but for me, it gets me. Like, I thought it worked for DK's character a little bit, for sure. Like,
it really did. Just like that menace, you know, when he's just menacing over him, like, yeah. It was so funny.
That was great.
It was.
Oh, shoot.
But we're getting closer. We're getting closer to the end here. So, oh, did we make it? Oh, we made it.
Yes.
Sweet.
I
can't reach it. Okay. Oh, this is the part where you have to time it just
so,
right.
Yep, just wait for the...
Oh.
So I shoot, like, just after I notice the small banana show up. Like, I wait, like, maybe half a second. But yeah, it's so hard. That one's tough.
And you have to get all the way through the whole level to get to it. That's what makes it even worse.
Yeah, we'll get it on the cleanup. And I can help you with it if you'd like it. Off stream, perhaps. Like, or we'll just go through again.
All right, so
clean it up.
We're going to go through some answers here finally. So we have if they can't get Benedict Campbell to play K-Rool, my casting choice would be Patrick Stewart. That makes sense. I'm not quite sure if...
Shoot.
I don't know. It's like Patrick Stewart is starting to get just a little bit older, I guess. But I don't know if he'd be quite up for it now, but like he's still really good. And I think that would be also a pretty good choice there. And
yeah, I gotta say, I saw a lot of a couple Patrick Stewarts, and I was surprised how many people actually suggested Patrick Stewart. I didn't think of that at all.
But honestly, yeah, I think even now he probably could do very well with it.
And the other one we might see, it's in some of the quote tweets too, is Andy Serkis is not one of my first thoughts, but a lot of people advocated for Andy Serkis, surprisingly. So
as K-Rool, huh?
Yeah, surprisingly so.
That is interesting. I'm just trying to think of like the stuff he's done, what kind of a voice he would do for that. I don't know.
Oh shoot. Yeah, I couldn't exactly envision it, but maybe. Hey, maybe there's a character I don't know of, because I can think of Gollum off the top of my head, and then I can think of like the Planet of the Apes, Caesar. But other than that, I mean, there's a few characters. Kino in the Star Wars series. He's a great actor. He's actually one of my favorite actors. But yeah, I don't know. That'd be an interesting one.
Yes, definitely. What the?
Oh.
I tried to look at the responses instead of paying attention to my game. That was what happened.
I know the last time I looked at the chat is what happened when I jumped over the vulture. So I'll try to pay attention here. We'll get through.
Let's see. She's a monkey here. She's great artist over on Twitter. She mentions here that is inspired by its own game. No references to the Planet of the Apes. No floating cubes as if it were a Mario game. No references to games like Mario Tennis. DK just needs to be DK, and I thoroughly agree there.
Yeah. See, I guess it depends on who does the movie, but did Mario have a lot of like culture references? I can't really remember too many besides like the pop songs that were kind of unnecessary.
Well, yeah, there are the pop songs, but like I think to its credit, the Mario movie was a Mario movie. I mean, I think it would be hard to argue that it wasn't.
Yeah, I'm just thinking like if Illumination does it again, could they? Oh, come on! I thought I grabbed it, but could they do it decently? I wonder. Like, I guess it'd have to depend on how they go about it. But if it is purely, as they said, if it is purely like Donkey Kong Country lore, that would be awesome.
Langeman has joined the chat as well.
Hey Lane, what's up, bro? I hope you're doing well, man. But yeah, I definitely hope that whatever it is, they definitely focus on like DK lore instead of like the classic arcade. Which nothing wrong with the classic arcade, but it'd be awesome if they get some of that DK64 Donkey Kong Country type K. Rool Kremling battle in there.
Celatron 2000, is that Casey there?
Yep, that's my girlfriend. Hey,
awesome.
Babe.
Good to have you here.
And yeah, check out her Twitter for sure. She helped. We basically designed the logo for this thing, and she arted it up, as we've said before. And yeah, she's got great art. She just did a Rayman glow box thing recently, which was really cute.
Oh yeah, I saw that. That was really good. Oh shoot, no.
Oh no, Drew. I set you up terribly there.
We'll make it.
Man,
we're
struggling more on this thing. Than King Zing.
We're having another struggle session with this one. But yes, we have Grunton. I don't know how you say that last part. Grunton Weissetun, or how is it? German something?
So it used to be Grunt. It used to be Grunt von Weissetun, but I believe it's Grunton S. Weissetun. I believe.
Yes, he makes puppets on Twitter, posts some videos that are really good occasionally. Yeah, of course, a few people saying this. Ben Campbell reprising his role as K. Rool in the movies. Thiz here saying that a DKC-based movie would be great. I think, yeah, if you're going to adapt any Donkey Kong, any specific one, Donkey Kong 2 would be great. But at the same time, the DK is really not, so to say, the main character in this one. So I think you could adapt elements of it, though, for sure.
Oh yeah, I mean it would be awesome just to see like Dixie and Diddy as heroes at all. Like see them have a main role would be awesome.
Oh, it definitely would. Okay, I can do this. This is gonna be the time. This is it. Just gotta stand here. I literally just gotta stand here.
That's what's nice about Diddy. There we go. I was like, dang, I got you all the way to the end. I hope this goes well.
So
awesome.
God, you met Grunts in real life? That's awesome. Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, yeah, and another shout to Grunt. Grunt is awesome, and he does great puppetry and stuff. He's actually part of my answer for like other forms of media, DK related. He does a great K. Rool like voice, and yeah, he had. I don't know if this is when the Context Gothic saw him in, but he did. Oh shoot! If we get hit, I can go back for that coin. But
that's okay.
He did some cosplay where he was Chaos. Shoot. He was Chaos at like some cons and stuff, and it's an insane cosplay, man. Like I'll have to try to link it maybe after stream because it's so good. It's incredibly good. You can go back.
Hey, I'm trying to do a roll jump here, but again, I think the controller is just it's the slightest bit off when you play online.
Yeah, it's a little slippery here as well. But yeah, he is extraordinarily talented Gothic for sure. Mr. X needs to be revived. I believe he was a puppet of Mr. X as well. Yeah, so yeah, definitely really cool that he made a scrapped character and gave it some new life. It was awesome. But yeah, Grunt's awesome.
I remember the one video he made where he was K. Rool in like something like a Burger King, but it was like a Crocodile King or something. Woke up in bed next to him and he just screams.
Oh yeah, yep. He made his own Burger King. But yeah, his humor too, he's great. Like, definitely a big advocate for like the rare, even more ruthless, but like rare style villains, or like your Saturday morning, but even worse, like more adult humor, but Saturday morning villains, like cartoon villains. Definitely really cool. And he's got a great sense of humor for sure.
Oh, definitely. Let's see, Crisscross here says, I would like to see a plot about Donkey Kong and how he proves himself to be more than just a strong guy. He got really angry when Mario called him a smash monkey and then said he was more of a guy who smashes things. So maybe that's how the other Kongs see him. I think that sounds good. That sounds like a
Yeah.
good...
Yeah, it was really cool to see an answer from Chris too. He's a good friend, but he's super passionate about Mario and the Mario movie. So I definitely taking into consideration that like Donkey Kong was very fixated on getting beat by Mario. If they do continue that sort of character's storyline or whatever, but he was so fixated on getting beaten by Mario, maybe they could have a storyline where he proves himself as a hero or something without having just to fight in an arena or whatever. So I don't know. Who knows where they could go with that? I'm open for ideas. Nice.
So, hold on.
He had a capital B puppet. I was going to say that as well, Gothic. He had a capital B puppet made in less than an hour. Wow.
That's
Holy moly.
That's incredible.
That is incredible. Wow.
Isn't like the one hint that Platonic, like one like really cryptic hint Platonic is given about their next game is that something capital B or something?
I have no idea. I did see, speaking of Grunt, I saw him ask what capital B's password is or something, and Daly responded 12B or something. But I have no idea. I think they had a joke about capital B having like a spin-off or something that was going around the community. Other than that, I don't know anything about that.
Oh, okay.
I know Grunt made a capital B golfing simulator. So that's a thing.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but I feel like, especially given my performance at the beginning of this level, I'm the one that needs to start pulling my weight here. Like, this is definitely a struggle stream for us, but this is super fun.
This was a better one.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Nice. Let's see, Josh Wise mentioned an Emperor's New Groove type of story. DK learns how to be a proper leader of his clan. We're kind of getting some similar things with storyline. I feel like Craig Robinson should play Funky Kong. Now remind me what Craig Robinson has done. I can't attach roles to that right now.
So he's in, I hate to just solely, he's in a few series, but I hate to solely bring him up in like Seth Rogen films, but he's usually with Seth Rogen. He's in like, what is it called? He's in Pineapple Express. He's in a few Seth Rogen movies. He's in Hot Tub Time Machine. A few things like that. Mostly adult comedy. And I wondered if they said that to just because that's very plausible. I wondered if they said that because of Seth Rogen being Donkey Kong. If Seth Rogen could maybe rope in Craig Robinson. I don't know. I'm up for it though. I mean, that'd be hilarious.
I'll have to look into some of the stuff to kind of get a feel for the actor. But yeah, I guess that sounds like something that could be cool. I would love for that to happen for sure.
Yeah, it would be
DK
pretty
movie
funny for sure.
Yes, this is one for little kitty GIF. Snoop Dogg as Funky Kong. I can see it. But yeah, Kita mentioned Snoop Dogg as Funky Kong. Sam, are you still there?
Yep, I'm still here.
Oh, okay. All right.
You're cutting out a little bit, I think, for a second, but...
Oh, okay.
Oh, shoot. I think you're okay. And definitely let us know in the chat if it seems to cut out, and we'll try to fix it.
Oh yeah, I was just mentioning mentioned Kita here mentioned Snoop Dogg as Funky Kong. Yeah, I could kind of see that.
I guess I could see that. Like, that's definitely another interesting choice. I think that would be pretty hilarious.
Yes. Let's see. Plot DK learning the values of family and humility. Diddy starts off as a nuisance, but he learns to cherish him. I much prefer a Matt Berry for King K. Rool. Gothic Teddy Bear mentions...
I gotta say...
Go ahead.
There's a few Matt Berries, by the way. Like, that was another one. I'm like, what the heck? I had to look up Matt Berry because I have a very layman's knowledge of Matt Berry. And I'm like, why are there like 3-4 people suggesting Matt Berry? But he seems like a good actor, but I was just curious why it's like, dang, all these people, like a hive mind effect going on.
So a few people
Matt Berry
mentioning Matt Berry, huh? I just need to see what
Patrick
he's
Stewart,
about.
Andy Serkis. Yeah, definitely look him up. He's a pretty good actor. He actually did a Sea of Thieves update video, surprisingly enough.
Huh. Let's see, Gothic Teddy Bear mentions actual merchandise for the movie, which makes me believe they held off with the DK centric Mario movie for the actual DK movie. So yeah, that makes sense that they held off on DK merchandise for the Mario movie if they got a actual Mario movie planned here.
Yeah, totally. And maybe wishful thinking, but like I feel like, and Gothic can definitely attest to this, but I feel like with all this park and the theme park going on and his movie cameo and the Mario, even though it's more of a Mario game, the Mario versus Donkey Kong, I feel like there's at least like attention to Donkey Kong in some aspect regarding Nintendo's focus, but one can hope.
Definitely.
Platonic are so funny. Yeah, Platonic they're awesome. Rare Fox name, like for sure.
I have to say Platonic, their new social media manager on Twitter. He's hilarious.
Yeah, Steve. Pretty funny. It's funny because he tried to address, like I think it was Twitter the first time. He's like, "Hey, it's Steve here," and I think I put in the GIF where it's like, "Do you know how little that narrows it down?" Like, because at Platonic there's at least 3 or 4 Steve. I think there's 4 Steves now or something. So it's like, Steve who? Who is this? Like, Steve Mails? Steve Malpass? Like, who is this? Steve Hurst?
Let's see. Oh, there's something hidden around here, but what? Oh, hold it. It's down here. Okay, I don't want to. Okay, I got.
No, you're actually good. All you got to do is go down there and make sure you pop his head. Nice.
Here we go.
You got it. See, now we're doing the teamworks, making the dream works.
Nice. Okay, just gotta get this bonus, and then we're done with this. This level wasn't too bad either. It feels like in general we're, at least so far with this world, we're doing pretty good.
Yeah, now we're doing okay. That was a long warm-up, but it was a long break that we had as well, dude.
Yes.
I'm going to use that excuse until I can't use it anymore. But yeah, definitely doing well now. I think it was just, like I said, a little warm-up. But hey, harder levels to come. I think we'll be good up until... I struggle with, like, Toxic Tower. That's quite a ways away, but that's the one that's coming up.
Oh, I think Castle Crush is next, and that's like one of the hard ones.
That's a tougher one too. Well, we have, yeah. I think that might be the next one actually.
Yep. Castle Crush.
All right.
They should rebrand as Banana Meter mentioned. They should rebrand as Steve Tronic. Yes, because they got so many Steves there.
And I mean, there's a few Chris's as well. I don't know if Platonic really has a ton of Chris's, but I always remembered for the Rare days, there's a ton of Steves and a ton of Chris like names there.
We're at 65%, so I guess we got some.
Not bad.
We're not doing incredibly bad. Nope.
I think we should be at like 80-something% if we 100%ed the whole rest of that world. But you know what? We're getting it.
We're getting it. Retro Kaiju over on from Utah. Actually, I'm just going to mention him really quick. He has a great YouTube channel. Does animations. Created his own OC and such, and he mentions here all we need is the king to arrive in the scene, voiced by Ben Campbell himself. Give me I'm not sure who Eam Giwan is. He wants him on the project too, and he does fantastic voices. So I'll need to look into him.
Yeah, say the name again, sorry. My chat's gonna...
Let's see, it's ELEMGEEWUN.
Sorry, no idea, actually. I was like, huh? I thought you said Elon somewhere.
Oh, there are a number of Chris's there too. Rare Fox Sane is pointing out Chris Stamper, Chris Siever. Well, that would Chris Siever isn't that Rare anymore, isn't that Platonic per se, but those are a bunch of Rare Chris's.
Yeah, Chris Sutherland. There's a bunch.
Mm-hmm.
Chris Peel. Crap. Chris Marlowe. Wait. Yeah, I think I'm struggling more trying to look at the chat than I need to hear. But yeah,
I know there's a
definitely.
secret coming up here that you charge into. There's like a wall coming
Yep.
up.
I think it's marked with nanners. But yeah, as you said before, it's the only thing I like realized where it's like I'm trying to think of something whilst looking at the chat while playing. I'm like, okay, wait, I can tell I'm like screwing up here, making sure I don't miss secrets, which is fine if we do. Just try not to here.
There it is. Let's see, and Chris Bodker mentions, I want the atmosphere to be good, mysterious forests, spooky swamps, I want the world to feel like bigger than what we see, unexplored. I also want to see if Diddy climbing the mast while Jib Jib plays. That's another thing too, I don't think anyone has mentioned before, like, at least not a lot of mentions, like, we need to have, like, involvement from the original composers on this. You know, like David Wise or even Grant Kirkhope as, like, music consultants. If they could be in on it to, like, help out, but I somewhat doubt that will happen. They only
it would be awesome if they, I mean, if I won't count it out, but if like they were to really respect the IP like they did Mario, you would hope that maybe they'd at least get like Kenji Yamamoto or David Wise or someone that's worked predominantly on the series, or at least a little bit on the series.
Oh yeah.
But I'm sure. Let's just hope Nintendo does a little better job with their crediting this time around. But we'll see.
Yes.
But speaking of the films too, like we're going to be talking a lot about the Donkey Kong movie for sure. But the Zelda movie being live action, a lot of people say that is inherently a negative, which I'm not 100% sure that I think of it as a negative just yet.
I don't think I do either, actually. I mean, just because, like, we are talking about predominantly human characters, so I mean, like, or human-ish characters, so you can do that with live action, with some, like, maybe some CG characters and things like that, and from what I've heard, with the new Planet of the Apes movie, it seems like it may be in good hands here.
Yeah, and that's true. The director seems like he knows his stuff, and he's very, very outspoken on the fact that he's really stepping up, trying to do the right thing, like do right by the franchise. So yeah, one can hope. It sounds at least promising, but yeah, I kind of hope they go the route of, like, you know, the practical effect route, kind of like what they're doing with, like, I shouldn't bring up obscure series, but like Dark Crystal before that got canceled, but what they're doing with, like, Mandalorian, the good aspects of Mandalorian, like if they could just have CG assisted practical effects, I think would be super cool.
Yes.
But we'll see.
That would be amazing. Gothic Bear mentions Tom Holland as Link. I think that would be a pick that would. I think that. Yeah, I'm not so sure about that one.
Me neither. I think that's probably one of the most common answers. I've also seen mock-ups where they do like Zelda posters and it's like Tom Holland as Link. But I luckily, and I don't want to say luckily as if I sound like I dislike Tom Holland. He's great in the things he's in. But I think he's, for the time being, kind of done acting for a little while, from how I understand it.
But no, we'll mention though, it wouldn't be the first time he's played like an elfish type creature in a fantasy setting.
No, that's true. I've seen that Pixar film. I forget what's it called again.
Onward.
Yes, which was pretty good. But yeah, but also I gotta say, like, there's some talk about like John Cena tweeting like an old 8-bit Link sprite or whatever, and like
some other Link thing. I don't know. I don't think.
What to make of that.
I don't think he would be like. I just can't picture that. He's not. Maybe Ganondorf
Bruce.
though. Ganondorf.
He could be Groose.
Groose. Oh yeah, he could be Groose. If they do decide to do like a Skyward Sword origin type story, that would be awesome, actually.
Yeah, that would actually be awesome. That's the only thing I could think of him as that I'd actually be hyped. Like, yes, John Cena's Groose. But yeah. Other than that, I'm not sure about that one. But yeah. And the Donkey Kong film, as far as like voice talent, there are surprisingly there are a few answers in there that people say like they just want it to be totally a continuation of the Mario movie, which I think I'd be okay with. But yeah, just to have it go directly from the Mario movie to
I think
like
there's
a new
something
Donkey
on the
Kong
left
movie.
that you need to throw me up into. There's a
Oh.
hook up there.
Yep,
So
it has been
Just Nintendo mentions here he wants the movie handled with the same love and care as the Mario movie was crafted with. Give me all the cameos, references, and Easter eggs. Yeah, I can agree there. I think they did good with making it feel like a Mario movie, and whoever does the Donkey Kong movie, they can, if they do the same thing, that would be great.
Oh yeah. Gothic says The Legend of Zendaya.
Oh god, Zendaya. I'm trying to think. Zendaya. I'm just trying to think.
Zendaya was she's the female protagonist in the MCU Spider-Man movies. I'm not gonna make this one.
Oh yeah, Zendaya being like maybe Zelda.
Yeah,
no, I don't see that as Zelda. I don't.
I don't either, but I mean, hey, they casted pretty well. I think. Whoops.
You gotta
go.
You gotta throw me back up there too. I think there's a DK coin up there.
I thought maybe. Okay. I thought it might be the other side, but now I'm looking at. It's been a minute since I played this level.
I can't believe I haven't mentioned the fact that the music here, In a Snowbound Land, one of the best pieces of the game, a piece by Evelyn Fisher, and it's amazing. Probably her best piece.
Oh yeah. Definitely in my top couple for Evelyn Fisher. Yeah, I know we discussed that on episode 2 of the series, because much to my surprise, like we had said, I thought that David Wise did all of this game, to be honest with you. But yeah, Evelyn Fisher, one of the best tracks in the game, in my opinion, as well. It's definitely great work by Evelyn.
Oh, for sure.
And Evelyn's done, I mean, of course, Donkey Kong Country 3, but Evelyn has done a lot of really good music. And I believe, actually, she's also the voice of Joanna Dark in Perfect Dark series.
Huh.
So
I did not know that.
At least the first game. I don't know if I believe she might have done Zero, but I'm not sure. But yeah, definitely a talented individual.
Rare Fox saying
underrated.
For sure. Rare Fox saying mentioned Grant Kirkhope voicing Donkey Kong and David Wise making the music. I do miss the old Grant Kirkhope DK voice. It was pretty much perfect.
Yeah, I'd agree. That sounded way too emotional on the side for this. But yeah, I definitely agree there. And even during the GameCube era, having Grant for all the spin-off, the Mario sports games and whatnot, definitely my favorite era voice-wise of Donkey Kong. Not to, I don't know the name of the new guy. I bet you Gothic does, but not to disrespect the new guy, because he has been a voice actor with Nintendo, I believe, ever since Ocarina of Time. So he's a talented guy, but yeah.
Okay, you got this. There you go. Yeah, use that barrel. You're almost there. Awesome.
Wonderful.
Gotham
Go ahead.
Wait, Gotham mentions there's always a bit of cross-pollination with Rare, even if they aren't directly involved. Some of DKC's best bits come from Greg Mail's suggestions, even though he was not the director. That's interesting.
Yeah, and I heard that even some of his just already laid out design ideas and some chunks of his level ideas, mechanic ideas.
I don't know what happened. It just kept going down.
Yeah, that happens. But yours has a down problem, I think, on the joystick there.
Oh yeah, it seems to.
Yeah, they directly took some of his mechanics and just plugged them right into DKC 3, so that probably definitely helped with development for sure. But yeah, great game.
Yeah, awesome game. Let's see, Dan at RetroLogic mentions actual acknowledgement of DK lore and enemies, way more involvement from the other Kongs, no shoehorn Mario Kart set on DK Island. Yeah. Although I did kind of like the Kongs being the creators of the carts in the Mario lore, I guess, making it that. I thought that was kind of a lot of fun, actually. And I think that the cars literally ran off of bananas.
Did they run bananas?
I'm not sure.
That would be awesome if that might have been something I missed, but that was actually awesome. But yeah, I was okay with it because I'm hey, well, they built the mine carts, and I guess, they could have maybe continued engineering after that. But I definitely liked it. That's part of the movie that I was okay with. I wonder if there will be any mention of minecarts, because like maybe I'm wrong, but it could have been in the background. I've been told, but I didn't see any minecarts in the Mario movie. I think
you need to kill these guys. I think there's some secrets behind them.
Oh yeah. Wait, is it this one here or the first one?
Okay, yeah, I think the one above them has a cannonball.
Uh-huh. But yeah, I definitely hope either way, because like we briefly touched upon it, where like I don't remember the name of the song, but the song that they scrapped entirely in the Mario movie.
Oh yeah.
Kind of disappointing.
That was really disappointing, because that was a killer track, and a very much like a David Wise influence one. It was basically, it's like David Wise's version of the DK theme, and it was like it's so sad that they cut that out.
Yeah, it is a little bit sad. Can I go back and do that one?
I think you can, actually. Yep. Let's see.
But yeah, David Wise's involvement is definitely like I mean there has to be. I feel like it's almost an inevitability.
Yeah, I kind of feel it is too. And so let's see. Gothic mentions also more deep cuts of cameos like Chunky and Swanky. So glad the Chunky and dead memes are invalid, but now the Swanky is dead memes are in. To be fair, he jumped out. I mean, I guess we don't know if he survived jumping out, but he did jump out.
I'm gonna try this one more time. I'm just gonna continue to the end of the level, but we'll try one more time.
Okay.
I'm like slipping here. But yeah, and seeing Chunky, I know we talked about this before, but
oh man.
Oh shoot.
Maybe it came back.
Oh well, we'll just go.
Maybe it respawned.
Does it come back? Oh sweet. But yeah, seeing Chunky come back, I don't know if Nintendo was aware of like the Chunky's dead meme or what have you. Like, definitely awesome and kind of funny that they chose Chunky out of the Kongs they could have gone with.
I know, and he was just there, and like it wasn't just like there briefly, like he's there in several shots, you know, just hanging out, chilling with Diddy and Dixie. That was kind of amazing.
Yeah, it totally was.
You got this. Like, you got this. A little further. Oh no! Oh! Whoa! Clutch, everyone! Clutch.
That was great. That was great. Well, sorry to keep people on their toes. That got me heart palpitating. Sound like a pirate. Got me heart palpitating.
Nice.
But yeah, that definitely close there. But I forget what we were talking about.
I can't remember. We were talking about I think we were talking about David Wise. I think a little. I don't know.
That's the only thing I can.
Oh, we were talking about Chunky Kong. That's right. We were talking about Chunky Kong.
But yeah.
Oh, a secret. I think there's a secret on the right. If you go back, if you jump to your right. No, where the banana was.
What?
Go up.
Is it not to the right?
No. You gotta go back up. Go back up. Like you're in the center right there. Now you gotta go down. There is a banana.
Hold on.
And you jump to the right. I think you just hold to the right.
Was the banana I collected here?
There
or
was.
This way to the right.
So get back on that middle chain. Now just hold to the right when you jump. Just hold to the right. I think just keep going. Maybe I'm misremembering. Oh gosh.
I didn't see one.
Maybe it's the left. Maybe it's the left. Yes. Okay.
Yep.
I'm not crazy. Okay. Now you can get through this part easy.
I didn't even see the banana. I guess I wasn't focusing enough because I didn't even notice the banana.
Mm-hmm. Okay, there's some stuff on the right there.
Yep.
Oh, just a barrel.
Oh.
Let's see. Looking at more of the Twitter comments here. El Pasty Donkey Kong mentions, I only asked for 3 things. The villain is obviously K. Rool. Any reference or background of a character from the DK animated series, made with the same love and care as the Mario movie. I think we're getting a lot of like comments talking about it. It seems that the Mario movie was well made. I mean, there was definitely some flaws, but a lot of people are saying like if they show the same care as the Mario movie, then it should turn out good. And I'd say that's a good compliment to Illumination and the team at Nintendo. They made a good Mario movie. By all accounts, it seems.
Oh yeah, and that's why I bring up, like, a lot of answers definitely said, like, they kind of just wanted to continue off of where the Mario movie left off.
So, if you're playing this for the first time, how you supposed to? I don't know.
So some of those render distance things, I kind of wanted to say, but oh well.
What? Wait a minute. Did we miss the save barrel?
I don't know that we passed one for certain.
Because this is the beginning of the level. I think.
I played most that last play or go through, but I don't recall a save barrel. Shoot, I don't know, Drew. Shoot,
well,
I guess not.
Well, dang, because we're at the beginning.
There are some weird ones. I wonder if this is one that is more towards the end. I don't remember.
I'm not sure.
Like I said, so when I used to 100%, because I'm only 100% this game, like, once with my brother, actually. I'm going at it for the first time alone. This is the area where the secrets, I am not as aware as all the past levels. But yeah, this is, so half a learning experience, kind of. Like, some of these are rusty memories and others I don't recall at all.
Yeah, I think I last played this game like maybe about a year and a half ago. It's one that I play through fairly regularly, at least about once a year or so.
Yeah, I'd say every like 1 or 2 years from me as well. Mm-hmm. And DK64 is one, admittedly, like my girlfriend's playing through it right now, and I've been considering, but I've been holding out hope that they would add it to NSO, the expansion pack, honestly.
Yeah, me too. I'm just wondering what's going on with that, but of course the conspiracy theory is that maybe they're making a remake or something, but I'm not going to hold out for that one. But I'm just trying to think. Gothic Teddy Bear, it was so random, they could have just easily put Funky there. And Jaws XG, you say Chopty, are you saying that they were planning to put in Funky Kong and that they cut him out? Is that what you're saying, Josh?
He isn't a picture or a calendar or something in like Cranky's cabin, but I don't. Oh yeah, because he's on the poster though? He's on the poster of when they are on the Rainbow Road. He's on one of those posters, but he actually, I'm pretty sure, didn't end up in the final film for whatever reason.
Here we go.
Yeah, that's actually true, I believe. Oh, come on. What the heck?
Stay on the right, then go. Then you're switching.
I'm just leaving. I want to see where. Oh, come on.
Okay, this is what the part I was talking about.
Yep.
There we go.
I jumped at the wrong point.
Hang on.
All right.
But yeah, I guess maybe we just hadn't gotten to the save barrel yet.
Yeah, I think it's a decent ways through.
Oh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding?
Oh, I guess it bounced. I've never seen that. Shoot.
Oh.
All right, we'll save state around there just for time's sake, but
yes.
Yeah, dude, dang, I thought you had it.
I thought so too. Kenan Thompson, though. Yeah, Kenan Thompson as Funky Kong, I could see that. I think actually, I could totally get behind that casting.
Dude, that would be fantastic. But no one has said the answer that I've seen. that's a good one, Gothic. Like, yeah, that would again, that would be hilarious.
Oh yeah, it would. Let's see. I'm just kind of. It's the inclusion of King K. Rool. Take direct inspiration from the original DKC story while also tying into the Mario movie established. Having DK learn to be the ruler he's supposed to be while also having the plot revolve around the banana horde being stolen. Yeah, good story ideas.
Yeah, and that's got to be probably the #1 answer. It's kind of like the same as our theme park question. Just people want Kremlings, man. Like, they want the original adversaries of the Kongs. They want King K. Rool. It's definitely just a really common take and a common want. And I mean, with K. Rool and Smash, I can only hope that and like the Kremlings were in Smash Run on 3DS Smash.
Oh, they were.
Smash 4.
I did not know
But
that.
I just hope that, yeah, I just hope that in some way Nintendo is just, I mean, even a reference in the park would be awesome. I don't know how I didn't die there.
I don't know either. Retro64 says something interesting. It says a lot of what I've said already stated by Grunts and She's a Monkey. Going to mix it up. I hope the character designs aren't 100% the same as the Mario movie. Different roles in their own movies should look different. Think as what they did with The Last Wish. And yeah, I mean, if playing if they're on their own little thing, they can make them look a little bit different. Maybe play around with the animation style a little bit. I think that's some the DK with the kind of action, the punchy action that you get in there. I think some maybe some choppy. I'm trying to think. Like Spider-Verse style action would be cool.
Oh yeah, kind of like the Puss in Boots almost too.
Yeah, but like like when he punches, like have these really cool little flashes of light and things like that.
Oh yeah,
kind of make a comic
stylized.
booky. You know, I could see that. We have
That'd be awesome.
We have Dry Bones 4 joining the chat. Thank you so much. Welcome to the stream.
It changed the pattern. Dang it!
Oh,
I thought I knew.
Oh my
Drew,
gosh. I forgot to say. I forgot the save state. We keep getting.
This one section.
This one section keeps getting us.
His SNL skit was fantastic. There was a Donkey Kong one. With
I think.
Keenan.
Keenan was Funky Kong, wasn't he? Oh yeah, he was.
Oh,
I forgot about
right.
that. I totally forgot.
It was like the Wii Mario Kart era, wasn't it?
I'm trying to remember.
Like it was like the modern Funky he was dressed as. Like I forgot. I saw that bit on YouTube.
Oh yeah, that was really good. Okay, we're good. This is going to be the time, and we'll save right before that part this time.
I know I keep flying through this level, but now I'm going in a little bit wary.
Yeah, we're getting closer to the end. I do not suspect. Just to be clear and stuff, I don't think we're going to quite get to the creme croc or whatever it's called, the crocodile. The Cremcopter. Not quite on this stream, but we're going to plan that for the finale, and try to also like finish up like the end game Lost World part of that stream as well.
Yeah, the Lost World actually isn't too bad, except for there's one offender for me. I'm sure you could guess what level it is, Drew.
Would that be Animal Antics?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So we'll get through. Animal Antics was the one that we'll maybe struggle with, but it'll be awesome. Should be fun.
It should.
And actually, how far in are we now, Drew? Time wise?
We're over. Oh gosh, we've been streaming an hour and 18 minutes now.
Dang. So yeah, we're usually pretty consistent about an hour and 15, hour and 20 minute range. So yeah, we'll probably stop here pretty soon. Yeah,
I kind of want to see if we can beat. I'm trying to think. I think it's a Toxic Tower after this. I don't remember.
I believe it's either the one after this or the very. I think possibly. I should have looked at the layout of the tower, possibly. But we're definitely close here to the end of this world.
Okay, I think we're. Gosh, it's like this level. It takes a long time just to get to the checkpoint barrel. I thought we missed it, but yeah, it doesn't seem like we did.
I just kept. I kept consistently getting just around that like cannon guy and dying myself, but yeah, looking at the chat just barely. That I shouldn't be, as a lot is at stake on these hard.
Okay, well I'm glad that I just did that.
Yeah, thank you, save states. So, I mean, I will say we could have made it through. Just would have been more time, but hey, we've only used 2 save states in the entire playthrough. They've both been in the session, but still not bad.
Yeah.
Because I remember, so back when I first played this game, though, on SNES, I definitely, even as a teenager, I definitely had a hard time even getting close to 102%. I didn't do it, admittedly, until I was about 18-ish, I believe I was. But yeah, as a kid, it was a dream. That's for sure.
Milk Dud,
hey,
welcome.
Milk Dud,
good to have you here. Thanks for joining.
Yeah, Milk Dud, she's always been a big supporter of like the streams and stuff, so like definitely appreciate seeing you. And like Her answers. We actually just went through Milk Dud a little earlier, one of them. So have to check on the replay or whatever. But yeah, she always has great answers too.
Oh yes,
But,
yeah. Thanks
yeah.
for giving those answers too. I mean, like this series though is nothing without all of your just all of your input and stuff. That's what brings this series to life. I kind of want. Let's make a safe state. I'm scared. I'm just.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you would like.
Yes, I'm gonna do that.
But I was gonna say I don't know how you were talking there. I was like I couldn't even get air into my lungs watching you. You were like a millimeter from those zingers. It's like.
You know, those zingers. Like, gosh, this level's hard. Ah, Death One. No. He steals your balloons. Ah. No! Oh, you did
There's
it.
One life gone.
You made it. Did we just miss a safe barrel? Or does this level not have one? I don't know. Or did we pass? I don't know.
Drew, I am at a loss. I have no idea, man. That's a good question. Gothic, your expertise, sir. But yeah, I don't know. Did we not? I don't know that I saw one.
I don't know either. Let's see.
Yeah.
I see one person mentioned Ben Campbell coming back for K. Rool would be amazing. That's frozen apple juice here. If they go the route of big name celebrities voicing the characters, I feel like Tim Curry could pull off a great take on the Kremlin King. Man, I love the idea of Tim Curry playing K. Rool. It's just unfortunately he had that stroke, you know, and like he just really hasn't been on the acting scene since.
Yeah, that's true because as far as childhood, especially like animation goes, he was like one of my absolute favorite voice actors. He's so good. In Fern Gully, didn't find out till years later too. Like hearing some of the tricks, like obviously they did a little afterwork editing, but hearing the tricks he did to like do the voice work on Fern Gully, he's so good. He's always been so good. Even his acting, like Rocky Horror Picture Show and like my personal favorite, when he's Long John Silver in the Muppets Treasure Island.
Oh yeah, you took when he tells them like when they took the page out of the Bible to give him the spot.
Oh yeah, like reverses it on them. Like, how could you take a page from the Bible?
Yeah, I know, like, it's so funny,
so great. But yeah, no, he's fantastic, and like Nigel Thornberry, he's just always great.
Oh yeah. I was just thinking of like, and then that song in Fern Gully, the Toxic Love. That's awesome.
Yeah, no, he's a great singer too. It's just super fantastic, and like just to tangent off that a slight, because like I know we got Bowser singing in the Mario movie with Jack Black, which was awesome in my opinion. I mean, I'm a big Tenacious D Jack Black guy. I love that humor, and I love that guy. But if just by any chance, if again just to advocate for Cumberbatch and like. What's his name? Richard Yearwood. If we could just get some good singers in the DK movie for just any sort of just one-off song, I would freak out. I'd love it, dude. Like, please, Nintendo.
Oh yeah. I'm just trying to think. I'm focused right now, trying to get as far as I can because I think that there's a DK coin you can get if you get far enough ahead.
Drew, I have no idea. I've totally. It was like 2 or 3 levels ago where I'm like, all right, I will get the secrets I find, the ones I remember, and the ones Drew remembers. But other than that, I'm just going for the end. But you're doing pretty good this time around, dude. Like I haven't even got to shot in this level. You're doing pretty good here.
Yes, this is not going bad. Well, Milk Dud, thank you for that. I'm glad that you're enjoying this series, and we've really enjoyed making this series. We just I don't know. I'm just happy we got it going.
Yeah, and I was gonna say our warm up's finally over, but I appreciate that too. Like seriously, in the logo, I really appreciate that. Drew was a part of that whole process. Like we were just sort of. He was discussing with another friend. With shout out to Jiggy Lookback on YouTube. He does great stuff. But about kind of like a side series idea, and I was kind of thinking it on my own anyway. And like me and him just kind of spitballed ideas as we've been doing for like the logo. And no, it's been really fun. Like with both of us going to that expo, the Game On Expo in Phoenix, I think it sort of triggered some collaboration and definitely fun as a little side thing to do once in a while. And I think in future we both discuss having like guests on, and we have a few ideas for sure, and we'll talk more on that coming up in future. But yeah, definitely a fun collaboration idea. It's been really awesome. I appreciate that.
It's good. I think we should end with this, the Strongholds Showdown, and just watch this
totally.
cutscene here.
Totally. The music.
It's terrifying. Just like, it really sets the mood here.
I know, like it's funny because is it fair to say all the Rare games, but at least Donkey Kong, a lot of Rare games do like fake out sort of the ending bits almost, like
they do.
Where like you're like, oh, finally, and either the boss isn't dead yet or it's not really the end of the game.
Oh yeah.
You beat a trivia, and then you have a boss fight, etc.
But man, this is going to be a good ending point. Like we were going to go ahead and we'll have a finale for Donkey Kong Country 2. We'll finish this last part and we'll try to tag to the last world on the back end. Before our next episode, we're going to re-get all the things we didn't get before. I might do that on my own, or we might do it together. We'll just, either way, we'll get that taken care of, and we'll have a final set of a DK questions. I apologize, we had a lot. So if you do want to see more of the responses, if you want to go follow RareWarington over on his Twitter account, you can find it in the description of this stream. You can go over all those great responses there. Sam, you have anything else to say there?
This is perfect where we stopped. This is actually where I planned us to get is Screech's sprint, so this is perfect. And yeah, it's been super fun. Admittedly, this is probably the hardest start off. By the end, we kind of got the rust off, but yeah, that's what happens with a little break here. But yeah, got a lot of really good answers back, and we'll be coming up with some new questions here pretty soon. And I really appreciate you guys kind of chiming in and coming by the stream. Like, it's been really cool to just see this little idea kind of spark off a little bit and see people interacting, and it's really fun. And I'm sure in future we'll have a few more DK related things, as well as like Rare, etc. We might branch out a bit in our questions, but yeah, really appreciate you guys, and it's been fun, and this is a fun session for sure.
Oh yeah, it's for sure. Like I said, go follow him. You can check out all the answers. We're glad that we could discuss some of them on the show. We just had a lot, especially for that second question. But so thank you guys so much. We will let you know when our next episode will be. We'll keep you posted on Twitter and here on YouTube as well, and we'll have another batch of questions. Thank you guys so much. If you haven't already done so, be sure to drop a like on the stream, subscribe to the channel, share this with anyone that you think might enjoy this. And you all just have an excellent and amazing day. Bye, everybody.